Exodus chapter 18, New American Standard Version. Now Jethro, the priest of Midian, Moses' father-in-law, heard about everything that God had done for Moses and for Israel, his people, how the Lord had brought Israel out of Egypt. And Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took in Moses' wife Zipporah after he had sent her away, and her 2 sons, one of whom was named Gershom, for Moses said, I have been a stranger in a foreign land, and the other one was called Eliezer, for he said, the God of my father was my help, and saved me from the sword of Pharaoh. Then Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, came with his sons and his wife to Moses in the wilderness, where he camped at the mountain of God. And he sent word to Moses, I, your father-in-law Jethro, am coming to you with your wife and her 2 sons with her. Then Moses went out to meet his father-in-law, and he bowed down and kissed him. And they asked each other about their welfare and went into the tent. Moses told his father-in-law everything that the Lord had done to Pharaoh and to the Egyptians for Israel's sake, all the hardship that had confronted them on their journey, and how the Lord had rescued them. And Jethro rejoiced over all the goodness which the Lord had done for Israel in rescuing them from the hands of the Egyptians. So Jethro said, Blessed be the Lord who rescued you from the hands of the Egyptians and from the hand of Pharaoh, and who rescued the people from under the hand of the Egyptians. Now I know that the Lord is greater than all the other gods indeed. It was proven when they acted insolently against the people. Then Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, took a burnt offering and sacrifices for God, and Aaron came with all the elders of Israel to eat a meal with Moses' father-in-law before God. And it came about the next day that Moses sat to judge the people. And the people stood before Moses from morning until evening. Then when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he was doing for the people, he said, What is this thing you are doing for these people? Why do you alone sit as judge, and all the people stand before you from morning until evening? Moses said to his father-in-law, Because the people come to me to inquire of God. When they have a dispute, it comes to me, and I judge between someone and his neighbour and make known the statutes of God and his laws. Moses' father-in-law then said to him, The thing you are doing is not good. You will surely wear yourself out, both yourself and these people who are with you, because the task is too heavy for you, and you cannot do it alone. Now listen to me. I will give you counsel, and God be with you. You be the people's representative before God, and you bring the disputes to God. Then admonish them about the statutes and the laws, and make known to them the way in which they are to walk and work they are to do. Furthermore, you shall select out of all the people able men who fear God, men of truth, those who hate dishonest gain, and you shall place these over them as leaders of thousands, of hundreds, of fifties, and of tens. Let them judge the people all the time, and let it be that they will bring to you every major matter, but they will judge every minor matter themselves. So it will be easier for you, and they will carry the burden with you. If you do this thing, and God so commands you, then you'll be able to endure, and all these people also will go their places in peace. So Moses listened to his father-in-law and did everything that he had said. Moses chose able men out of Israel and made them heads over the people, leaders of thousands, of hundreds, of fifties, and of tens. Then they judged the people all the time. They would bring the difficult matters to Moses, but they would judge all the minor things themselves. Then Moses said goodbye to his father-in-law, and Jethro went his way to his own land.